2-point perspective is exactly as it sounds. We have 2 vanishing points, and here we can draw radiating lines from that vanishing point, and radiating lines, I'll put another one about there as well, and radiating lines from this vanishing point. Maybe here you can see a kind of a checkerboard pattern going there, but let's see what happens if we draw a house. Let's put a vertical going there. That will come up to the vanishing point. This will be vertical. The horizontal line has now moved up here, so we've got sort of horizontal, depth, and vertical is still going up vertically. Now I'm going to draw a line there, so it's only two dimensions, as it were, so we're only representing 2 dimensions in vanishing points. Does any of that make sense? So I'm going to draw the roof up there like that. That will then be going down to the vanishing point there again. And so there we have our simple house. And that's, I think you might agree, that's a more interesting kind of angle to the whole thing by adding an extra vanishing point. And again, oh no, I didn't get that bottom window. I'm talking. And again, the window sills, the tops will be in line with that vanishing point, as will be the top and bottom of the door. And whereas before this face here, that everything was horizontal and square, these now here are still vertical, but the top and the bottom of the window conform with these vanishing point lines, as does the doorway here, with a rickety line on the side. And the horizon could be back there, but it could also be there. So it could be kind of on the edge of a cliff. And the horizon point could still be in the background, and maybe you could have mountains in the distance. Well, that's a very exaggerated kind of perspective there. Let's try something else. Let's put a vanishing point there and a vanishing point there. And let's put a vertical there and a vertical there. And then we're going to be using this point here. So we'll put a vertical in down there, and that will be the roof. Now that roof is going to be very shallow, like that. And I'll just shade in the roof so we can see it. And then the windows will conform to these vanishing lines again, and then the door will also. And this is a much more heroic kind of view, because we're kind of not looking down from below, but we're actually kind of looking on that horizon line straight at and slightly up above. And again, the window here will be vertical lines, because we've only got 2 vanishing points. So the other vanishing point is all vertical parallel lines down here. And the door will be like that. And you can carry on putting houses next to each other, and they will all conform to those lines. And you can keep putting houses in as much as you like, and have a complete street of houses, and they will all be going off to that point there. Now, you would only really use those really tight vanishing points, you know, for dramatic images. So I would normally kind of draw something like this. So I would draw the sort of vertical and think that's where I want my house to be. And then I will imagine where these are going off, and they're going to be going off and joining way, way, way off the page here, and they're going to be joining at the vanishing point way off the page down there. And then that will be the other wall, and I'm going to want the house to be a bit like that. And again, these will be, so So this is swinging round. So they're swinging around very, very gently, and the windows will be there, and the door will be there. And again here, the top window will be following that line, and then this will be kind of on the vertical, and then we can have a back door like that. And you could have the horizon anywhere you like, really. It could be, the horizon could be mountains in the background. And as this drawing builds up very, very fast, I think you'll agree that the proportions on this are just much more comfortable and the kind of way that you would normally draw a house.